What's going on, guys? It's your boy Elisha here, and welcome back to Goal. This is the show where we discuss everything in the world of football from the past week, and by we, I mean myself and you, the people of the world of football. This week there was no music, as you probably noticed, because out of respect for Emiliano Sala, a player for Cardiff, Argentinian player whose plane disappeared recently, sometime earlier this week, and so far they still haven't found the plane. No remains, no traces of the passengers, and at some point the police had stopped the search. They started searching for it, stopped the search for the plane, but the search has resumed because of so much attention to the subject and the whole football community showing so much support. Players like Messi and N'Golo Kante, a whole lot of players showing support for Emiliano, and no hope is lost yet. They haven't found the plane, they haven't found the people, so there's still some side of hope and there's still a chance that they can be out there somewhere. So I'm imploring everybody to keep pushing this on until they find this, for the sake of the family, for the sake of Emiliano and the other people that were there. Just keep working on it so we could find these people, man. But on a more happy note, we still have a lot of football to talk about, actually a lot of football to talk about this week. So as always, let's get right to the business. This week we are talking FA Cup. Arsenal lost to Manchester United yet again in the FA Cup. 3-1 was the result after this game, and Lingard now is getting into the party of scoring goals, doing his little dance thing and his Michael Jackson thing on the field. Shout out to Jesse, man. But now, since Jose Mourinho left, Manchester United are 8 for 8. 8 games, 8 wins for Ole Gunnar as manager. They are doing superb, and I don't want to hear nothing about anybody saying, oh, their defense is still not that good, and there's a whole bunch of factors. Everything I said about them making top 4, I take away, because they're playing very well. They're playing good football, attractive football, and they're winning games, and that's all that you can really ask. The fans are probably very happy and optimistic for the future now, as they should be. But on the other side, things not looking so well for Arsenal right now. Shout out to Bellerin, who they've announced now is out for the rest of the season on injury. So he just came back from injury, started playing very well, came back into the game, and you could see that he really wanted to be out there on the field, and the fact that he's right back to not playing now because of injury really sucks. And a lot of people don't talk about the other side of things, because, you know, these players have a lot of money, yeah, but this stuff affects their wages too, the fact that they can't be playing and that they're getting injured. So hopefully that he does get to come back at the end of the season, at least complete it with Arsenal and show his presence on the field. Also, another team that's struggling with injuries, Spurs, Tottenham Hotspurs. Harry Kane is out on injury. Dele Alli is out on injury until like early March. Heung-min is with South Korea now for the Asian Games, and there's a lot. This is where we're seeing the fact that they didn't sign any players in the summer is really starting to come and bite them in the booty. Now they have a whole bunch of their stars are not playing with them, so there's a lot of bad luck going on at Spurs right now, and hopefully they get to sign some people in January, bring in some reinforcement, because it's not looking good for them right now. In English football, the Premier League wasn't playing this weekend because the FA Cup was still going on, but this week we don't have that many big matchup coming up, but you can still watch out for the Premier League. You best believe Goal is still out on the lookout for all the games anyways, and we're going to be following it all together, so we could be right back here next week talking about football. That's what we do. Anyways, moving on to the Spanish League. Real Madrid winning 4-2 against Girona this week in Copa del Rey. I can't hate. I cannot hate, especially since, again, this weekend they won 4-2 against Espanyol in La Liga. Listen, Benzema out here doing his thing, scoring. Bale came on for Vinicius. Vinicius got an assist in the La Liga game against Espanyol. I can't hate on them. I cannot hate on Real right now. They're playing really well. They're doing their thing. Courtois is looking decent. You know, Navas is injured, which is so... this guy is... The bad luck that such a good player, such a respectable keeper is getting is unbelievable right now. But he seems to be in good spirit, and he's not losing hope that one day he can be the #1 keeper for Real Madrid again. But in the meantime, Courtois is taking that #1 spot. But on the other side, my boys, my dear boys, Barcelona, why? lose to Sevilla 2-0. Goals by Yetter and Sarabia. Oh, 2-0 in the first leg of the Copa del Rey quarterfinals. Barca, my boys, you can't be doing that to me, man. Come on. We're trying to prove a point here. We're smashing it in La Liga. That's great. This weekend, we won 2-0 against Semedo. Got his first goal for Barcelona. Congratulations to the boy Semedo. Shout out to you, my guy. But I don't understand. We're back to Copa del Rey now. We got to talk about this. Not playing Messi, not playing Suarez. I really don't understand when the team does this. Like, we're playing Sevilla, which is always a strong side. Why are we benching two of our best players? And now Dembele is injured. We need Coutinho to step up. Boateng, Kevin Prince Boateng, this is like breaking news, was transferred to Barcelona this week, and he played very first game in the Copa del Rey quarterfinals against Sevilla. You're starting a guy who's just coming onto the team. Come on, son. Come on. Malcolm, still a little bit new, not getting enough playing time. And I understand that during these games, if he's not playing that much in La Liga, he has to be getting some playing time in the Copa del Rey. But some games, like, we just need to get a good head start. Now, 2-0 down, not that I'm saying that we can't come back, but it's a lot more work. We're playing catch up with these teams, and it happened in the previous round. It's happening now in the quarterfinals, and we can't keep relying on the second leg to beat these teams. We're trying to win trophies. Come on. But anyways, also in La Liga news, Morata is now an Atletico Madrid player. He's expressed how happy he is to be back in the club where he started off when he was really young. He's left Chelsea. Higuain is now over there. He's back in La Liga now. Let's see if he can fit better into the Atletico system, because it didn't really work out with Chelsea. Higuain has had a rough couple of years, especially now this season with AC Milan. Didn't go as well as planned. So let's see if he can actually start producing, if they can both start scoring more and being real presences and the goal scoring machines that we know that they can be for their respective team now. So good luck to both of them for the remainder of the season. And now moving on to Ligue 1, of course, PSG won their game this weekend, even without Neymar, who, by the way, is going to miss the first knockout game in the Champions League against Manchester United. PSG, it's looking they're playing a dangerous game right now. I don't understand why Neymar, my boy, keeps getting injured. And it's the same ankle that kept him out for PSG at the rest of the last season, and which made him have to rush to get back into playing so he can play for Brazil in the World Cup. So that's why he wasn't 100%. And now it's seeming like that same ankle is the one that's giving him problems, and he might have to go through surgery. This guy is just unlucky, but hopefully PSG can play really well without him and get a win or even a draw, because United is playing so well right now and they have momentum, and hopefully they can hold on until the next game, the next returning game, so that Neymar can be back and in full form maybe, and really give them, because when you have one of the best players on the field on your side, it's a boost of confidence, and Neymar can do some special magic at any point. He turns it on like this. That's what great players tend to do. I really wanted to talk about this because this is hilarious and just sad at the same time. Benfica's women's team, who, by the way, just formed, this is their first season, and they're in the second division right now, beat CP Pego 32-0. And they beat another team 28-0 at the beginning of the season. I don't know why it didn't make headlines, but 32 goals. Can you imagine being a team that's getting the keeper that's watching 32 balls in her net during 90 minutes of play? RIP to that team, but congratulations to Benfica's team too. I'm probably going to start paying attention to them a lot more, because I would love to witness that, watching a game and seeing 10, 15 plus goals in one match. Like, we don't see that in men's football. And congratulations to Mike Dillon, or Dylan Newhison on Instagram. He has two names, and it's weird keeping up with your name, bro. Keep it consistent. But he is the youngest ever player of FIFA Foot Champions to win the competition. He got that $50,000 check from EA at 16 years old, and he's a professional FIFA gamer, bruh, shout out to you, man. Hopefully we get to see a lot more from him, and it's looking like young people are taking over the world right now. Hey, I'm waiting for you to be on Goal. We gotta do an interview or some sort of story on him one day, but congratulations to him again. I'm liking that the stakes are so high for FIFA and that culture is so strong right now. Foot Champions is big all over the world. When you go on FIFA, transfer market, millions of transfers at the time, at all times of the day, hundreds of thousands of players at once. The world of FIFA is incredible, and I love it. And no matter what you say about FIFA, it's the top football game. Yes, PES is a decent game, but there's a lot that FIFA brings that you just can't replicate. It's just the best out right now. But that's pretty much going to be it for this week in the world of football. Once again, prayers up for Emiliano Sala. Keep positive, keep sending positive energy, keeping strong hope. Anyways, guys, make sure you check out the social media to go in the description. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit that bell so you don't miss any videos. Click the like button, share it with your friends so they can see all that we're putting work right here at Goal headquarters. But other than that, I'll see you guys next time on Goal. Peace.